You know, like a lot of experts are saying, 100 years we'll be underwater, and some even say as early as 50 years.
The longer they wait to help us with the seawall, the smaller the seawall is going to be because our island's shrinking.
They're always wanting to point the finger to the state agencies or the federal agencies. It's like no one wants to take the responsibility. And we're taxpayers just like any other community.
There's got to be something for us in the very near future, or there isn't going to be a future for Tangier.
Especially. You didn't know that about him?
Told on him, no.
He was a doozy, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes, honey.
We are from the Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area. This young lady here heard about it from her girlfriend, how great Tangier Island is. So far, we got lucky with the weather. The only thing that I just found out was that forget cell phones. You can't use them over there.
This is actually my second trip. It's just nice to see how people live and are living on such a small island.
It shows people how the Eastern Shore used to be before the bridges were open and things changed dramatically.
Tangier Island is straight ahead of us and has a population of around 500. The island is 2.5 miles long, 1.5 miles wide, 4 feet above sea level, but the island is 3/4 marshland. The island is very independent. You have their own mayor, their own city council, and they have one town cop. And looking to our left and right sides, you will see a lot of small buildings. Those are all crab shanties. That's where they shed the soft-shell crabs during the summer months. You can also see some crab pots stacked up on the docks. Get a much better view of some of the workboats that they use. They have a daily mailboat service that runs out of every year-round, which brings all the food, the mail, and supplies, transports the island passengers to and from Crisfield as needed. We will be leaving Tangier Island this afternoon at 4 o'clock. And if we don't get you today, if we miss you today, well, don't worry about it. We're going to be right back here, same time again tomorrow.
The tourist industry on Tangier, it's very important. Unless you're involved in the water and working on the water, or if you have a school teaching job, or if you own a local business. There's not a lot.
I have room for 5 more for a tour of the island.
This is my first season with the tour carts. I'm very thankful for my job because every day, if I ride 10 tourists or if I ride 25, it's a good day because I come home with more money than I went out with. My name's Claudia. Welcome to Tangier. While I'm on the main road, I try to point out the highlights. Straight ahead, the big white building is our school. Our annual enrollment is usually between 75 and 85 kids. Then I try to start in with the history. Tangier was discovered in 1608 by Captain John Smith, and it was settled about 70 years after that by John Crockett and his sons. When I'm on the western side, then I go into the part of the speech that I think maybe might be the most important, the fact of our erosion. Adjacent to our airport is our seawall. It does a wonderful job of protecting our island on the western side against erosion. We're in desperate need of a seawall on the eastern side of our island. We're losing Tangier to erosion on the eastern side at a rate of about 30 feet per year.
Are there any plans
That's a scary thought. Yes, yes, there are things. Our mayor and our town council are working diligently, but it seems like just as we begin to see a light at the end of the tunnel, funding will be cut or environmental issues will arise and we're back to square one. It's very frustrating. When I'm on my tour cart, I don't want to be a downcasting, you know, I want them to have an uplifting experience, but I think that reality should be in there too.
Do all the teachers live here?
Yes.
They do?
Yes, and
Very
most
good.
of them are from here, who left
good.
and went to college and got their degree and came back to teach. Yes, yes.
Well, it would be nice to think that there'd be more people that would want to come back.
It would be nice. It would be nice. I think by the time our kids graduate, they're so anxious to get to the big bustling city, you know, that once they get into that life, they love coming here in the summer for vacation and stuff like that, but it's not enough. That's right, marry people that work away or something like that.
Really don't want to.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
You're
much.
certainly welcome.